Quentin Nelson, what is your evaluation of him been so far this season? And being one of your captains, what's his leadership style like in the locker room?
Well, my evaluation of him as a football player is that he's extremely powerful, physical, can run. I mean, he checks all the boxes. I don't know that there's anything that I would say here that would surprise you as a football player. Smart, instinctive, can pass protect. He's the real deal. Show me one that's better and we'll have a good argument. Leadership, boy, he's evolved and grown as a leader. And he's done it by his choice. You know, we've worked a lot together personally, he and I, on taking his strengths as a leader, which, as you can imagine, truth is his number one strength. He's very truthful. And you can take that any way you want it. And really worked hard on how he delivers that truth. And it's been much more impactful across the board.
Right up here, I want to build on Tim's offensive line questions there. Obviously, the guys took a lot of heat after the Georgia game. It seems like it turned around fast. Did they use that sort of criticism out there as motivation? Is that something, some button you should push?
You know, we're our harshest critic, and we don't really listen to a lot of the noise, whether it's good or bad. We know what we did against Georgia and what we needed to improve on, quite frankly, and it wasn't. It really wasn't an impetus for what we did against Boston College. We knew what we needed to clean up. We needed to do things better as a coaching staff and put our kids in better positions. But it's just a group that was, you know, still evolving and still coming together. And so I think each week's a new week. Georgia's a good football team, and you know, they beat us that week. And we were ready to move on and tackle the next challenge.
When you go from the start of the season now to 4 games, are you seeing the steady improvement from that unit that you want to?
I'm seeing comprehensively each player do some things that is a carryover from what we're seeing in practice. Kramer and Hainsey, for example, that tandem is really now almost seamless in terms of how they're working together. Tommy's, look, extremely physical, and that showed itself on film. You know, he's throwing guys around, you know, literally. Hainsey's a beautiful pass setter. I mean, he's about as flawless as a pass setter as there is in college football at his age. I mean, he's a young player. So that's showing itself in practice, and it's translating into games. Alex Barr stays on his feet, plays with great balance and leverage. That wasn't necessarily the case last year. We've already talked about Sam in terms of his endurance. And then those other 2 guys on the left side, stay away from those 2. I mean, they just, each and every week, they have a mindset of wanting to dominate. And that's a pretty good thing.